A dear friend and client. This is Kathy Ray, and she and her husband own West Texas Chimney Sweep and Venting Solutions, and that's everything's about fire prevention.
Wow.
And they've been our clients for a couple of years, but they've been in business over 40 years, and you can't stay in business in this part of the country that long and not be ethical and honest and all of that kind of thing. And Kathy, why don't you tell us a little bit about your business and what's going on, because this is a prime time to get in touch with you guys, isn't it?
Yes, yes it is. Thank you, DJ. Thank you, Brent.
I love you, Kathy.
Love y'all too.
I love you too, Kathy, and I'm just getting to know you better.
Brant, we love you too.
Okay, a little bit about our business. Basically, the nuts and bolts of it is that we sweep chimneys and fireplaces and dryer vents.
Yeah.
And so when I say we sweep, that means that we clean them from the top all the way to the bottom. I have many people even today that say, "You mean you're a chimney sweep?" And I'm like, yes, we truly have chimney sweeps. It's not just like, from the Mary Poppins era.
Right.
And my husband he actually used to wear the top hat, to the homeowner's house. Of course, he would take it off before he got into the actual cleaning part of it. But no, it's very, very important. And a lot of people truly do not realize this when you keep your chimney cleaned. Basically, the guidelines or the codes say that you must inspect it at least yearly. That is to help prevent the fires or the noxious gases from getting out into the home, which can cause, as you know, great problems.
Right.
But we run a camera down the masonry chimneys to check for cracks or gaps or shifting or anything that can cause problems. And then if it's a pipe chimney, then our technicians always make sure that it's connected correctly. So that's very, very important for the homeowner. And then, of course, they'll clean it and get all the soot and the hardened crease out of it too. And the cool thing is we don't make a mess. We leave it cleaner, or not maybe always cleaner, but as clean, if not cleaner, than when it's dryer vents, the same thing. A lot of people don't realize that they need to get their dryer vents cleaned up. In fact, the technicians were just talking about yesterday about a dryer vent that was like 45 feet long that went up and went 90 degrees and went up. And so that's very important that those are cleaned out because not only fire prevention, but it will keep your dryer from going out. And people have gone through dryers when all they really needed is to have their vent cleaned out. So
I can testify to that, DJ. We bought a brand new dryer, an expensive one, and couldn't figure out why it wasn't dry. We could have burned up the motor had we not had our dryer vent clean. So in addition to a fire hazard, protect your appliances and also get this service as well. We can attest to that.
And to be efficient on your drying, on how it works.
Yeah.
Increases the efficiency after you've had your dryer vent cleaned. So they came over, about 2 years ago, and I wanted to get my chimney checked and all that kind of thing because I keep reading the information that Kathy sends on our e-blast. And I thought, well, I want to make sure everything's up to par like it should be. And they found a crack in my chimney. And then they took pictures and came down and they showed me what it looked like. And I said, well, of course, I wanted it fixed. But at the same time, then they put a cap over the chimney so that birds can't get in there. And that's something that, of course, I'm an animal lover, but also you don't want that in there, And so, I was protected, but I couldn't remember if I had that done or not. And so Kathy was writing about that on the e-blast about a month ago or so, talking about if you're buying a house, make sure that there's a cap on top of the chimney on the house you buy. And it's to prevent the birds and all that going inside there. And I had to check. And so I said, well, when y'all cleaned my chimney, y'all took pictures. Do you still have the pictures so we can look and see? And they did. And they said, yeah, we did it for you. And so it's the best company to work with. They're so nice. And then in December, I was stopping by to give Kathy her Christmas present, and I walked in the door, and there was Alan Glenn. And I've known Alan, he says, I think for 20 years, something like that, I forget. But anyway, we've known each other for a real long time. And I walked in, and as soon as I walked in, he opened his arms for me so I could get a hug. And it was just the nicest extra surprise. That was my gift for Christmas. And it was just wonderful. But we're so proud. Why don't you talk a little bit about what Alan does for y'all?
Yeah, we were so blessed to have Alan come work for us. And like you said, it was just right in December when he came. And he is our general manager. So basically what he is doing is he just kind of manages everything, and he is growing and learning and teaching. We have several new technicians, and he is teaching them. He's a quick learner. And one thing I didn't say, Brent, which I wanted to point out is my husband, before we acquired this company, he was a school teacher, and he is definitely, yes, he is definitely big on education. So every single one of us are certified, which means that we have continuing education all the time, so that we bring the very best, to the homeowners, because we want to make sure that you get what you pay for, that your value is the very best. And so we bring to you a lot of knowledge, and that's what Alan is doing for us. He is bringing the knowledge and training, and he brings sunshine, to our company. So we're very glad.
Oh, there you go with the weather.
I had to throw that in there. And he can't give that up. He loves storm chasing. But also, DJ, I wanted to say that we are very blessed to have you too, because honestly, truly, y'all know, small businesses, the best advertising is word of mouth. You know that. And so, DJ, you do that the best, through the e-blast, through the website, through talking to people, like just the, of just how you tell the stories, what we have done. So I do appreciate that, and I appreciate our partnership with you and the coupons and everything. Speaking of that, I wanted to say, we have a saying here at West Texas Chimney and most of the chimney sweeps, that the burr months, which are September, October, November, December, are really, really busy. So if anybody is interested, we do have coupons right now, but they do after August 31st. They're not good until next year. So if you see this and you mention a $45 off a chimney sweep, then until August 31st, that will be honored. So I just wanted to throw that out.
Thank you. I'm glad you did.
Wow. So for safety, for appliance upkeep, and also so Santa Claus,
Yes!
will be safer. He knows how to remove those caps, folks.
Yes.
But fantastic company, great people. You can't beat it. And you've liked your experience with Welcome Partner as well, huh, Kathy?
Absolutely.
Wow. Yeah.
I love going to the morning breakfasts when, at the end of the month when we can go and networking with people. And I have found some new businesses that are fun and fun to visit. And so it's really great. DJ is great. And like I said, word of mouth and what she does is
She is great.
And she has been here over 40 years. So yeah.
Well, you can't be. Well, hey, cooler weather brings people together.
Yeah.
Hey, little plug in there.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well-
how about that rain we got yesterday? Wasn't that wonderful?
Oh man, fantastic.
Yes.
Well, hey, I know that I need to book my appointment with you as well, and for our chimneys and events, it's that time again. So, folks, you got another great company here in Amarillo. DJ, it's always good seeing you. And it's nice to know you more, Kathy.
Thank you. And you also.
We'll see you next time, folks. Fridays.
Have a great weekend.